Hello, CCS. It's good to be with you again this week on the Eagle Express. I have two big events that I want to share with you this week on the Eagle Express. The first is that in 2 weeks, on Friday, October 9th, we are having our Fall 2020 Homecoming event. Typically, we start off our homecoming weekend with Grandparents' Day, but unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we're going to have to postpone Grandparents' Day until later in the year. So we're not doing that. But we are planning and going to hold the rest of our normal homecoming activities. And so I want to give you a quick rundown of what that looks like, but you can also get a lot of the details via the links below. So shortly after school on that Friday, we're going to start off with a lot of different games, activities, STEM activities for the kids to do with their parents outside, after school, simultaneously to all of those games, which are going to be appropriate for kids from preschool up through middle school. And simultaneously with those things, we will have our volleyball and soccer homecoming matches taking place. We're taking on Upper Bucks. And so you've got games for the kids, you've got STEM activities, and you've got sports matches taking place. We will also have a food truck. The Hillbilly Barbecue food truck is going to be here. They're going to be serving pulled pork, barbecue brisket, hot dogs, and all of the fixings that go along with those things. So there's dinner available for you to get. There's games, there's sports, and then at 6 o'clock, we are going to hold our catapult pumpkin launch competition. And so our kids are going to be constructing some catapults over the next couple of weeks, and we are going to launch some pumpkins, hopefully, at 6 o'clock about on Friday, October 9th. And then after the catapult competition, we will light our bonfire. We will have s'mores available for everybody to make some s'mores together. So it's going to be a great evening, lots of fun, lots of things to do for all the people in the family. And frankly, there's just not going to be that many fall festival opportunities this fall. But we're going to try to do this here at CCS. Again, it'll be outside. Everybody can spread out and have a great time and do it safely. So please put that on your calendars on Friday, October 9th. The second thing that I want to share with you this evening is a few weeks after that, but it's going to get here fast. And that's our Fall Founders event. So we have been having a Fall Founders Dinner every year now for several years. And we typically bring in a big name speaker. We've had Ben Carson, Dr. Ben Carson. We've had Eric Metaxas. We've had Stephen Meyer and Michael Behe and Dennis Prager. We've just had a lot of really great individuals come and speak to our school community. Kim Fook was our speaker last year. She was amazing. And so it's usually a beautiful evening, but this year we decided to take it in a slightly different direction. So we're not going to have a dinner this year, but what we are going to have is our Fall Founders event in the form of a concert. And so I'm thrilled to share with you this evening that Andrew Peterson will be coming and performing for our community as well as the community around Coventry Christian Schools. And that's going to happen on Friday, November 6th. We're going to have to limit the number of people that are able to be there in person. So if you want to be there for Andrew Peterson, you need to get your tickets right now, because I promise you we're going to sell out. And so get your tickets right away if you want to be there in person. If you're not quite ready to come out to an event like that in person, we understand. And so we are also setting this up to be live streamed. So we're working with a really great software company to put this event on via live stream. And so everybody will be able to take part in it. And we're just really thrilled that Andrew Peterson is able to come and be with us. He's a best-selling, award-winning author, children's author, and musician. And so if you're not familiar with him, you can check him out via the link below. So again, that's Friday, November 6th, and that's going to be here before we know it. So please get your tickets right away if you want to be with us that night. So those are the big two events that I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for your time. And before I close out, I just want to say thank you to our PTO. They held their back to school meeting this past week. We had so many people come out that we couldn't fit under the pavilion. We had people sitting around the outside of the pavilion. So to all the parents, dozens of parents that came out that night, I just want to say thank you for coming and giving us some of your time. Our PTO is made up of volunteer parents. Just about all of them have full-time jobs, and they still find the time and energy to try and improve our school. And so they cast a vision for this year. They shared about some of the things they're working on. And the first big thing for them is our fall homecoming. They help to put on the games, the STEM part of it, the catapult, all of that is sponsored by our PTO. So if you can give a little bit of your time to help PTO, check that out via the link below as well. And last thing I wanted to just say is just thank you. Our parents, our students, our teachers, you guys are doing such a great job bestowing grace to one another, working through all of the different protocols and restrictions that we have this year. I know it's not easy, but it is such a blessing for us to be back together. And I just really want to say thank you to all of you that are working so hard to make this school year a positive experience, a safe experience. And so just thank you so much. I really appreciate all the efforts that you're making in terms of helping us do this well and do this successfully. So just thank you so much. Thanks for your time. I look forward to seeing you again next week on the Eagle Express.